tried to be open for what the environment of France would bring, to be honest. It was a real opportunity to make the show sort of like an independent film all over again. When you do a show that long, it becomes such a big machine, you know, so it was an opportunity to take myself out of the regular format of the show and try something new and fresh. The locations had a lot to do with that. The crew had a lot to do with that. There was a new way of looking at it. We wanted to not repeat ourselves and do an American tourist version of the show in a different location, but to reinvent the show and take a character that everybody liked, and two characters actually, and build upon what they do well, but also use the environments of a new setting. You know, so it was a good restart for the show. Well, it starts off and it's about 90-10 because I get there months in advance, and I do read-throughs with the new actors and we decide who we're going to pick. So I'm in the casting decisions, I'm in the location decisions, I'm in early script decisions. An original script will come out and I can tweak it to how I like it. I can, we got a new showrunner, we have new writers, so there's certain things that I know about the character because I've been playing it for so long, and about the world of The Walking Dead. So I fine-tune things. So, but I'm there months before we start filming, doing producer things, and then I start filming, and then I'm 100% actor with maybe 95% actor and still little tweaks here and there. But once we start, I just relinquish control and just concentrate on the acting. No, I didn't choose France. Scott Gimple called me and Melissa way before they announced that the original show in Georgia would stop. So Melissa and I thought that we would go on an adventure and then we'd come back to the original group. And then I think it was 3 weeks later they announced that the show was coming to an end, but we would continue off and do a spin-off. But I didn't choose France. People think I chose France because it's on the internet. It's not true. I didn't pick. If I could pick, I'd have picked Costa Rica or something. Because I have a house there and I like Costa Rica. Plus it's warm. For there, I can speak quite a bit, not too much, but Daryl doesn't speak any French at all. Second season, he speaks a little bit of French. Actually, he speaks quite a bit of French, actually. But part of the story of the first season is he's in a land where he can't read any of the signs, he can't understand anybody, he doesn't know if this is going to be a fight or if this is going to end well, he doesn't know. So that's part of reading body language is part of the first season. Well, I've tried throughout all of the years to mature as a character, from not being so easily angry, starting a fight, having a chip on his shoulder. So as the seasons have progressed and we've lost major characters, I'm trying to play Daryl, especially in this show, in a way that he's learned from all the people that he's lived with. How would Herschel handle this situation? How would Rick handle this situation? Instead of just being Daryl, you know, a more mature, but have learned from the people that have affected him as he's grown. I think like matters of the heart, maybe. I think he'll let people in to a certain extent, but not all the way. I think he kind of, in his mind, feels like he's missed that window. No, Melissa and Carol were always part of the show before the first script was even written. We were offered the chance to do the spin-off together, but she had some other things that she needed to do, like personal things. So that's how she was introduced. But we kept it a secret. as much as possible. And then we started filming in France, and 1 million people showed up and took pictures, so it was all over the internet. But the idea was, season 2 is called The Book of Carol, so it's a lot of Carol. But that was always the plan. It'll be Carol's story. It's called The Book of Carol. I can't tell you what the season 2 will be, but you can tell from the title. It will be a lot of Carol. Maybe a little more Carol. I don't know. It's 2 stories. It goes from 1 story to 2 stories. Yeah, Glenn was a good one. Herschel was a good one. Shane was a good one. Yeah, there's a lot. I think everybody served their purpose. I'm just trying to honor their deaths in a Daryl way going forward. Yeah, I think there's a whole bunch of characters that I'd love to see Merle again. You know, there's always talk that we're going to do something and everybody's going to come together in the end. I don't know anything about that other than Scott Gimple who's trying to make it happen. But it'd be nice to have some sort of a reunion with all the characters, whether they're alive. I don't know. I have no idea. Nothing's written. Nobody's given me a script. Nobody's given me an idea. There's just talk of maybe it happening in the future.
Do you wish that to happen?
I hate that guy. No, I love him. Yeah, I think that would be cool. It would be weird. It would be cool. I'd like to meet my dog again, to be honest. I think it would be wild. Yeah, I'm curious. Like maybe we'll be like really old and we'll meet or something. Who knows? Maybe. I think it'd be fun. I liked Father Gabriel because he was like, first off, he had the best toy. He was a priest with one eye and a machete. It was kind of a cool toy. But I always liked he was trying to protect his church, and then he had his church die at his hands, and he had these crazy reasons for doing things that would make it a TV show. I think Merle. I like Rick, but he'll be fine. I think Merle I can save. I think in this show there's a couple of walkers that are really memorable. The actors that play the walkers in this show, coming from France, they're all dancers. So they bend in weird ways and they move in different ways. There's a couple in this that you're like, wow. A couple of the actors they're athletes and they're just like crazy to watch. I'm very interested in Japanese culture. I used to live here in Moto Okubo, Chiba, a long time ago. I'll tell you what I really love is Dreamlab. Team Lab that's at the whatever hotel that is. Aluma?
Azabda Hills.
Yeah. Azabda Hills. That is crazy. That's like another level. Like when I was here 3 weeks ago, I met those guys. Like that's mind blowing what they do. So yeah, there's a lot of stuff in Japanese culture I'm really interested in. I've been here many times. I used to live here, so I love coming back here. I have a lot of friends here. So, yeah, it's totally. I mean, it's what you love about The Walking Dead in a totally different setting and culture, and it's beautifully shot. The light is different, the colors are different, the sound design is different. It's, I didn't want to make the same show again. At 15 years is enough. I wanted to do something new, so it's brand new. The acting is superb all the way around. All the actors are really good in Lamont, to Eric, to Laurent, to Louis, to everybody, to Romaine. It's just got a different tone, it's got a different feel. It's romantic. It reminds me of the first few episodes of the first season. You know, it has like a real power behind it. So it's, if you like Walking Dead, or even if you don't even have to watch the rest of The Walking Dead to start here. So it's brand new. It's like a brand new take on it. Try to read that.
あ、
ありがとうございます。